Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Tuesday morning. It is the 14th day of November 2023. This is the morning briefing coming to you from my home weather office. And as I look out the window from the home weather office, it's a beautiful morning. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's interesting because in parts of what I consider our viewing area, in parts of Northern California, there's some rain. There has been some rain. There still is some rain and cloudy skies, but many areas, like where I am, it's bright and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. So I'll show you what's happening now. I'll walk you through the next couple of chances of rain that we're going to see this week, and I think that's the way it's going to go. And I think we're starting to get a better idea of the windows of when some of that rain may be. And still, none of it looks big. It just looks like we may see, a little bit of rain here and there with breaks in between, and still doesn't look like we may see much snow, but I'll show you when that might be changing. So with that in mind, let me show you the radar. And again, I'm recording this at around 8:30 in the morning. And this is showing you the last hour. We've had some nice rain in Lake County. Had about 1/4 of an inch of rain. It is just about to be ending. We've had a trace of rain in both Fairfield and Vacaville from that little line right there. What you see right in here, that's a lot of ground clutter. Actually, could be some birds taking off first thing in the morning. The radar picks up on all sorts of stuff. And then, of course, we have the typical ground clutter here on the west slope as well. But this is the real rain. And as you can see, this motion from south to north, and that's going to be kind of the key over the next couple of days, this motion from the south. And you see it here on the satellite. Nice motion coming up from the south. Low here, low out here. The whole complex really starting to just kind of set up shop out here well off the California coast. This is the main low out in here. Just kind of sends this first wave our way, and there'll be more of them to come our way. But as I zoom in a little bit more, you'll see this area where basically west of I-5, it's cloudy. North of Highway 20, it's cloudy. But you go from Sacramento to the south, not a cloud in the sky. The Sierra is dry and will stay that way. Actually, it looks like Tahoe and Truckee may end up seeing sunshine throughout all of the day. And the rain that I showed you, all of that is moving off to the north. And this one more area out in here is likely to stay along and off the coast. There's a little bit of rain down in this part of it here. So yeah, for many areas like Sacramento and Roseville and Folsom, and especially Tuolumne County, it's going to be a beautiful day. All right, let's go to when we might see a little bit more rain. I'm going to show you a couple of different versions. This is the HRRR, and this was a little bit overdone yesterday. It may be a little bit overdone again today, but I'll show you what we're expecting. Oh, let me just change one thing. I want to go back to the 12Z run. It skipped ahead to the 15Z run. All right. So this is the 12Z run showing that rain along the coast and staying off the coast. And this is getting into late tonight. Let's get into the day on Wednesday. This is tomorrow morning, right around sunrise. You'll see there is more rain here off the coast, some rain to the south, and with that motion from the south, it looks as though we may see increasing clouds tomorrow with maybe a chance of rain late in the afternoon or evening. Again, this one may be overdone. This is the wetter of the models right now, but the timing remains the same, that we'll likely get through the daylight hours tomorrow without any rain. And then once we get around sunset or so, this model does bring in a bit of rain. There could be a couple of tenths of an inch of rain. This model also showing a little bit of snow above 7,000 feet. Okay, so that's the HRRR. Let me show you the NAM. So I said the HRRR might be a little overdone. Let's show you how the NAM is showing this. This is, let's go to Wednesday morning. So here's Wednesday morning. This is Wednesday midday, and then this is afternoon. So you'll notice that this model leaves the valley dry. The timing looks the same. Late afternoon, a little surge comes our way. So if you kind of split the difference, I do think that we are likely going to see some rain up and down the valley, either late tomorrow afternoon or into tomorrow evening. There could be a couple of tenths. And while there may be some slushy snow in the Sierra, I don't think it's going to be enough for chain controls. And then into the day on Thursday, I'm thinking Thursday is going to be dry. This is Thursday. So this is 4 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, and that goes through the rest of the day. The models are kind of hinting at Thursday could be a pause day before we see I think what's likely going to be the best chance of rain coming in late Friday. And this is Friday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is as far as this model goes, and you'll see this area of rain off the coast that's likely to come our way. So with that in mind, I do want to show you one other thing here, because after all of that I showed you, this is through Friday afternoon. This is the NAM showing that Sacramento between Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning has a trace of rain. There are other areas that have a couple of 100s. And I had a laugh last night because the 0Z run last night gave Sacramento Senator Blutarski's grade point average, 0.0. So I think the NAM might be a little bit underdone, but you get the idea that we're probably not going to see much. So now that we can go out a little bit farther in time with the GFS, this is the 12Z GFS. Here's the rain Wednesday night. Here's the mostly dry Thursday. This is Friday morning. This model is a little bit slower and a little bit drier than it has been. And this is Saturday morning, hanging on to that rain. It clears out on Sunday night, and then we can get into Thanksgiving week, and the early take on Thanksgiving week is dry. This is Thanksgiving morning right here. There may be a weak cold front going by to our north. But right now, if you get into Sunday, which is right here, Sunday through, as far as this model goes, all the way through Friday, shows Northern California dry. And even the rain on Saturday doesn't look as though it produced enough in the way of snow to cause any issues. So, let me kind of translate. I showed you a bunch of different models there. So here's what is likely going to happen. Other than Lake County, we're dry for the rest of today. The next chance of rain probably comes in Wednesday evening, and we get a couple of tenths of an inch of rain, or maybe a tenth of an inch of rain. Probably about a tenth is probably about right. I think we're going to be dry throughout much of the day Thursday. We'll probably be in and out of clouds, but Thursday looks like a mostly dry day. And right now, I think the better chance of getting maybe more than a tenth of an inch of rain, but not much more, would be Friday night and an early Saturday. However, the timing on that could be off. Maybe the rain starts at 10 p.m. on Friday and lasts through 9 a.m. on Saturday, or maybe it starts later and ends later, that sort of thing. And then after that, we are dry, and we'll finally be done with this cutoff low. And again, the totals will be minimal, a few tenths of an inch of rain, manageable. And right now, it doesn't look as though we'll see enough snow for chain controls on 80 and 50. However, if you do use or plan on using 108 or 4 Ebbets Pass, Sonora Pass, or Tioga Pass through Yosemite, they may do a closure there because we may see some snow, because those passes are up around 9,000 feet. We may see some closures there by the time we get to Friday or Saturday, but we'll keep you updated on that. So that's what I've got for you this morning. Another beautiful day, a cool morning. It's going to be another beautiful afternoon, so get out and enjoy it. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.